What is going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We are going over your SummerSlam review for 2017 from Brooklyn, New York, guys. The show tonight was a lot of mixed emotions coming from me about the show tonight. The kickoff show, I did not watch the kickoff show. I didn't. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was cooking dinner. I was getting stuff ready around the house. Real quick, I do believe that the Miz and his entourage beat Jason Jordan and the Hardys. I do know that Neville retained his cruiserweight championship, which I was correct about that. And the New Day, I actually did watch the New Day and the Usos. Very, very good match. Shouldn't have been on the kickoff show, to be honest with you. I can think of several matches that they could have replaced on the main card and put the Usos and the New Day in that place. Um, the Usos actually retained, or they didn't retain, they actually regained their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, defeating the New Day in the first of many title changes of the night. It was a very good match. Um, there was a spot on the I did see on the pre-show that Shawn Michaels come out dressed as the Colonel Sanders for KFC, and that was very disturbing to me, to say the least. Um, Pathetic. I can't believe they got the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels to fucking do that. It was just very, very just disturbing and disappointing to see that. Anyway, we're going to get right into your review, guys. Up until, and this is the weird thing for me, I was having a lot of fun watching the pay-per-view. I was actually enjoying it. And when the night started going downhill for me was actually during the AJ Styles and Kevin Owens match. You know, AJ Styles, any match that he's usually in, 90% of the time he gives you a 9 out of 10 in his matches. Tonight was like a 3. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was fat, sloppy, fucking lazy Kevin Owens, but for some reason the AJ Styles and Kevin Owens match didn't do it for me. I got very, very fucking pissed off when Jinder fucking Mahal beat Shinsuke Nakamura clean. I couldn't believe that happened. I don't know what the fuck WWE is thinking, letting that bullshit happen, and I can't express to you guys. Once again, I've got to move. I'm gonna have to change where I do my podcasting because I can't portray my fucking anger to you the way I want to right now because I got to keep it down. The baby's asleep, so this is about as loud as I'm gonna be able to get. But fuck, why the fuck? In what universe is it okay for Jinder fucking Mahal to pin Shinsuke Nakamura clean? The main event was awesome. Fucking great match. I'm disappointed about who won, but we'll get into all that later. Let's start from the top. John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Don't know really why they're fighting or what it was all about. I did notice that Baron Corbin has a new entrance, which wasn't bad. Um, there was chants in a crowd of "Where's your briefcase," which I thought was amusing. But other than that, a very uneventful match. Cena wins, obviously. Natalya versus Naomi for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Decent match. And Natalya is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Natalya gets the win. I was wrong about Carmella cashing in. I kind of thought she would tonight. But unlike others, I'm actually kind of glad to see Natalya with the Women's Championship. I think she's a hard worker. I think that she's very good in the ring. Her mic skills definitely need work, but I think she deserves it. It's been a long time since we've seen Natalya with a championship, and I think she deserves it. I'm, kind of glad to see it happen. At least now we don't have to look at a toy that glows in the dark. I think that's fucking a disgrace that they let Naomi do that to the women's championship. So that's one good thing. The Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo in a shark cage. It is what it is. It wasn't nothing very special. Enzo strips off half naked in the cage, rubbing baby oil all over his body so he could slither through the fucking cage. He escaped, got laid out as soon as his fucking feet hit the fucking canvas. Fucking Big Cass laid out Big Show and gets the win. Big Cass gets the win. Very uneventful. Orton versus Rusev, which is weird. Which I think they should have took Orton and Rusev off of the main card, put it in the kickoff show, and replaced it with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. That's my opinion. Orton gets the win in like 10 seconds with a shitty fucking looking RKO. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Sasha come out in some weird fucking outfit that she wore in her entrance. This big fucking gold thing behind her head. I don't know what the fuck it was. She looked like shit. I think it was stupid. But decent match. Anticlimactic. Sasha wins. Sasha is your new Raw Women's Champion. I was really surprised when it ended as quickly as it did. It was sort of abrupt the way the match ended. I don't know if plans changed the last minute or maybe Alexa got hurt or something. I don't know, but it was a very abrupt ending. Sasha gets the win. She's your new Raw Women's Champion. The Demon, Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, was a pretty good match. It was interesting and exciting to see Finn Balor in the Demon get up, and the promo. I gotta say the video package they put together before the match was very good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the match. They have no reason to fight. I don't know why they were feuding in the first place, but it was a decent match. I was glad to see the Demon King back, and Finn Balor got the win. Up until the point where the main event, this next match was my match of the night candidate. It was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Tag Team Championship. This was a great fucking match, in my opinion. Like I said, up until the main event, this was my match of the night. The Raw Tag Team match was fucking phenomenal. I loved it. It was great, and fucking Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are your new Raw Tag Team Championships. There was a point in the match where Cesaro ran out into the crowd, grabbed a beach ball that the crowd was playing with in what I can only imagine Cesaro took to be a very disrespectful manner, or in a disrespectful way during the match. I guess he took offense to that. He ran out in the crowd, grabbed the beach ball, and ripped the motherfucker in half. There was fucking gifs or whatever the fuck and memes all over the fucking place about that shit. It was fucking hilarious. But very good match. Just up until the main event, like I said, in my opinion, the main event was the match of the night. But up until that point, it was the tag team match for me. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Next, we got AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. There was a lot of what I said there would be in this match. There was a lot of Shane McMahon getting hit and attempted fuckery and just a lot of fucking bullshit surrounding Shane McMahon being in the ring. It may as well have been a triple threat match, as many bumps as fucking Shane McMahon took during this match. But it was very weird to me that this happened the way it did, because usually AJ Styles gives the match of the night. I don't know what it was tonight, but something was off between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles in their match tonight. I'm glad AJ won. AJ retained his United States Championship. I guarantee you there is a coming feud with Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. Lackluster match. AJ wins. Enough said. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal. First things first, let's talk about the entrance. I don't know where all the sound was going in that live violin being played. You couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it. And I'm sorry if I seem like I'm acting weird. I'm fighting back yawns right now. I couldn't record my podcast as soon as the pay-per-view was over. I had a couple things I had to go do. I had to go pick up my son from work, and I had to wait around to do that before I could start recording my podcast. So I'm fighting off the yawns right now. So excuse me for that. But back to Nakamura and Jinder Mahal. And during the entrance, I don't know what it was. It was a lackluster entrance for Shinsuke Nakamura tonight, which it wasn't what I was expecting. Um, you know, the match between Nakamura and Jinder Mahal was what it was. It wasn't going to be a barn burner match. It never was going to be that. But it was what it was. And for what it was decent up until the point where they actually allowed Jinder Mahal to pin Shinsuke Nakamura clean and give him his first loss in one-on-one competition on the main roster at the hands of Jinder Mahal. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's all I can say. That's all I can say about Nakamura and Jinder Mahal. What the fuck? In what universe is it okay to give Jinder Mahal a win clean over Nakamura? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The main event, Fatal 4-Way, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Roman Reigns was the match of the night. It was fucking hyped, and it lived up to the hype. It was a great fucking match. Very enjoyable, easy to watch. There wasn't a boring moment in the whole fucking match. Braun Strowman absolutely fucking destroyed Brock Lesnar, put him through 2 tables, flung a fucking another table up over on top of him, and it was just brutal. I'm disappointed with who won. I'm disappointed that Brock Lesnar won. I did not want Lesnar to win. I did not want Roman Reigns to win. Anybody but those two. Roman, because I can't stand him. I don't want him to have the title. Brock Lesnar, I love Lesnar, but it's getting boring him being the champion. He only shows up 2 or 3 times a month, or 2 or 3 times every, I don't know what, 3 or 4 months. He's not around enough. It's not entertaining. It's getting boring. And I think that Braun Strowman deserves it. Braun Strowman was a fucking beast tonight. He was believable when they call him the monster among men tonight. It was great. I just started thinking how much somebody like Braun Strowman could have done in the Attitude Era. I mean, the possibilities would have been endless for him back then. Anyway, the main event was a really good match. It was a match of the night, very entertaining. If you didn't watch it, if you watch anything, if you missed SummerSlam, watch the Raw Tag Team title match and watch the main event. That's all you really need to watch. Those 2 matches were the highlight of the night for me personally. Main event, good match. Brock Lesnar retains his Universal Championship. Gave an F5 to Roman Reigns to get the pin. We didn't really see a whole lot of Samoa Joe during this match. It was mainly Strowman and Lesnar. And when Strowman and Lesnar were in the fucking ring together, the chemistry, the fucking crowd, it was fucking electric. It had a big fight feel. I could feel it. It fucking emanated from the television screen, and I could feel the energy. It was fucking awesome. The crowd was loving it. These 2 need to be embroiled in a bitter feud, in my opinion. I want to see a program with Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman one-on-one. No Mercy. I want to see Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman one-on-one at No Mercy. Braun Strowman wins. That's my dream. That's what I hope happens at the next Raw pay-per-view. But we'll have to wait and see. Guys, that's your SmackDown, or that's your fucking SmackDown. God have mercy. Thank God it wasn't SmackDown. That was your SummerSlam review for 2017. On a scale of 10, I give it a 5. I was leaning towards a 6 or a 7 until WWE broke Jinder Mahal's dick off in fucking Shinsuke Nakamura's ass. Up until that point, the show was headed for a 6 or 7 rating from me. And that fuckery knocks it all the way down to a 5, and I'm being fucking generous with that. Had Jinder Mahal not defeated Nakamura clean the way that he did, had that not happened, I would feel more than comfortable with giving this show a 6, maybe a 7 rating, probably a 6, had the whole incident with Jinder and Nakamura not happened. But it happened. Grin and bear it, grit and growl, and move the fuck on is all we can do. That's your SummerSlam review, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. And we will see you back tomorrow night for your Monday Night Raw review. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.